Such a long day, man. I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No. No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
I don't even try. Hit one button, watch the fight go by. No skill, no thrill, just arrows
frozen like that. Where is that? Right here?
I don't even try. Hit one button, watch the fight go by. No skill, no thrill, just empty
Yeah, hopefully it is. I hope so too. We will see if it is or isn't. You never know. You never know where it'll be.
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhis? What food is this, O Father?
Sugandhis nuts. Professor X guy seems good, yeah. So Reds, go do your raids. Yeah, I know I'm doing it right now.
Know ye my friends Eden and Wendy? Eden laugh when these nut strikes the back of your mouth. I was stricken with the malady ligma.
What ailment, oh sufferer?
Ligma nuts! Praise be! Do we enjoy the pudding of joy?
We do.
Putting these nuts in your mouth.
For humor is salvation.
Let mirth endure forever.
How you doing today? I'm in a weird mood tonight. I'm gonna go to a concert late. I'm gonna go to see Subtronics at the Sphere. Starts at 6:15, which is bonkers. Got a buddy coming in to see it also. They're in from Texas. Holy shit, Texas? It's gonna be like 1 a.m. for them. What's up, Herb? We gotta do Crucible.
Quick click ninja gone in a blink. Full clear done while you still low. Move so fast he breaking the code. Mind like calm, hands like speed. This monk gon' feast while y'all just bleed. They should deepen that theory mode. Stacking teams like secret code. Talk too long, timer gone. Team gets wrecked. Prep was wrong. Think too hard, misplace hex. Now he's crying in dev DMs and text. Zerical joking, gameplay whack. Lost on load like a crucible hack. Meme team strong, W's rare. Even a curse said, bruh, don't dare. Streams on fire, drafts in smoke, and another L wrapped up in a joke. Came geared like a final boss. Dev said strip him, now he's at a loss. Max IRL, but nerfed in test. Whole damn tourney got him straight.
Walking Hate coming through. Thank you. Party of 45. Clean up at aisle 45. Walking Hate. What a name.
Click and click. Vendables high, missing all cues. Drafting with Cheetos in yesterday's news. Moves like molasses, plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobiles whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try.
Is that car okay? Oof. I got a tooth that's gonna fall out, man. It hurts.
Test servers lit. It's a bug for the crew. Free upgrades, max stars, brand new view. All boosted accounts. It's a win parade. Except for Dave, he already paid. Built his roster the real man way. Now Tesmo hit and he got no play. While the rest got gear like it's Christmas Eve. Scopely said, hold this cell and left Dave to grieve. No boost.
That's broke. Do 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 do.
Type in chat unleash. Now rage that bell.
Free to play with your mom. Oh. All right, we got through that. I can't sing. Let's look at Crucible. All right, what do we got? Let's get my notepad out. We got my notepad out. Let's plan this shit. Boy, I have not been playing well lately. We got Illuminati. EK in 1. I did not try it. No, I was done with my run when I heard about it. Yeah. I suppose it matters if we're in a situation where the glitch matters if timing out is an issue, and the need to shut the animations down. It's not gonna matter if we can't get through the full 5 minutes. It's gonna be a non-event. My best guess is it's a non-event on the higher difficulties. $60 million, yeah, babe. If you're at 60 million, I promise you it's the War Master, and boosting those characters up to like their Michelangelo, taking that to 16, and just start throwing your books into Donatello, and you'll have it. Yeah, you're probably really close. It may just need some arena, throwing your live arena points into it. Some stuff like that. Just little stuff. Yeah, just some tweaks. You're so close. War Master will help you. War Master might be enough. All right, what are we gonna do here in room 3? I mean, I could sack this Immortals. It's going to save you so much time every day, babe, when you have it. Even if you can't one key it every day, once you have the sim feature turned on, running 2 keys just doesn't matter. You'll get it to work eventually. Please don't say double sack Immortals. I double sack Immortals. That's what I was thinking. I know there was a Mephisto team that could take this, but they're running Null. Big sack Immortal? Oh, like a one. Okay, so like, what do you think? Like, if I can get through, what? The Professor X special, we're good? Yeah. Okay. I got it. All right. Yep, I got it. I've got Mephisto, or I got Mysterio. I don't know if I got Dormammu. I guess I could do Liberty Dormammu, right? All right, well, let's keep going. All right, so we need to use Ares here. I think I can do Ares Ares. I also have. Can I do like Ares, Illuminati? Will that work, or am I just gonna get wrecked? Like Ares Illuminati? This is gonna fuck me up, right? The damage output is gonna be through the roof. Yeah, is he just gonna make these guys like fuck? And just like, is this when this pops off just gonna wipe me? Like, the Thanos passive will just kill me off? I do have Mephisto. Yeah, I'm thinking Ares. Well, it's the I was gonna use Blaster or Kahori somewhere else. You know, I still got to deal with this over here. I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do. I have this 6. I have a 6/7 Blaster. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, Starjammers and a Cursor on defense. Yep. I have Odin. Quasar. Shadow King, Old Man Logan. Vigilante Night Stalkers. Illuminati. This is a little bit scary. I feel like there's a better way of this right here with Odin. Like, just put out, like, a team for Odin here. I feel like an Odin team could take this. Is there a Mephisto team that can take this over here? I mean, I understand the Mephisto, Ares, Blastar, but is there a... I feel like if I can get Odin to get his battlefield effect, I'll win. As long as I can, like, build a team where Odin survives long enough for the battlefield effect to go up and just ruin them. I might need to just do that on here, though. I already know that. We're going to have to do Odin in 2. I don't know how to do this, though. We should be able to do Vigilante in 5. And is there a an S6 solution here in 1? Can I use OG Illuminati with Iron Man? Why do they have 11s? Holy shit. I'm a little bit thin. Huh. Do I really need Mephisto here? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Mephisto out of this because I'm going to need Mephisto, I think, over here. I'm going to need Odin in 2, Mortals in 3, Blastar in 4, Vigilante in 5, and then I'm going to need Mephisto in 6. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in 1. I use Night Stalkers here. Night Stalkers. Night Stalkers with somebody else. Night Stalkers. Like Night Stalkers Old Man Logan. All right, we're going to YOLO it. No guarantees. All right, I'm running out of time. I got 34 minutes left on the clock. I do not have a good plan. So this is probably going to be a disaster. We're kind of winging it because I waited to the last minute to do this. Let's go to the hardest room first. We're going to essentially sack this with Liberty. And Liberty, let's see, load it up, and we're going to leave behind War Machine, and we're going to use Mysterio. I guess Mysterio or Dormammu would be a good choice, and this is just to stall the match out. I kind of want to pull a lot of this, just as many of the abilities as possible. Specifically, I think I want to pull Nightcrawler. Let's just see how it goes. All right, so we got Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's there to prevent me bringing in like Emma, OG Emma. Null's here to stop me from bringing in Mephisto. Let's see, who do I want to target? I don't know if it matters, right? I think Null is the one that's going to ruin me the most. All right, well, we got through that. All right, we're going to go in with, we got through the Professor X Ultimate, I suppose. We're going to go in with Storm. Now, we're going to go with Immortals. The problem with Immortals here, though, is I'm a little bit worried about Storm getting wiped by the mind controls. So this could, in theory, go bad. In theory, this could go bad. All right. In theory, this could go poorly. We'll see. We'll see. Null cannot be stunned. We're still kind of okay, I think. No, we lose. I mean, maybe. Nah, there's no chance. All right. Well, we should have sacked again. I'm trying to think. Yeah. All right. I don't know how I can beat this now that I've lost that. I'm going to think about that for a second. I'm pondering. I was kind of stretched a little bit thin anyways. Let's just do this one here. Okay. I think I should have double sacked that. Yeah, I should have double sacked that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. Get rid of him. All right. Odin and Friends. The problem is if I do Odin and Friends, then I'm going to run into another problem like here. So what we're going to do here, I'm still thinking about that room. It's still thinking about it. So what I'm thinking here is to run Blastar and Friends. So that would also be, let's see, Absolute, a Force, Hori. I don't know if Miss Marvel's helpful at all. Probably not. Okay. Yeah. Just clears revive. Clear all barrier revive its primary target and other enemy with the highest speed. Who's my biggest problem over here? Yikes. Wow. All right. So what happened there was the Iron Patriot's bonus damage to villains really got the best of me. Woof. Woof. Yeah, we have a problem here. We're running into some big problems now. All right. Let's go try to clean this up first. We're gonna do Odin and Friends, and I mean, this is going to be ragtag. We're going to take in Beta Ray Bill just to boost up Odin a little bit. Who else would be helpful here? Why don't we take in Undying? It sounds weird, but, you know, they got a pre-taunt. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it. They've got boosted stats. Maybe I could, you know, they've got a pre-taunt. Let's see if we can make this work. They're big. It's going to be a bad day when Carnage comes out. But if I could make it to the Odin Ultimate... I guess the pre-taunt doesn't matter with Professor X. Well, whatever. We need to get rid of Third of Null. I think we won this one. All right, we won this one. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, wow. So we don't really have that many negative effects, okay? Hey, Odin did nothing here. Could I have done this with just... I mean, kind of, but could I have done this just with an Undying? I mean, I guess the assist from Odin was working, right? The assist from Odin was working, but I didn't get the retaliation swipe. Probably could have did that just with Undying. All right, well... I wonder if just full Illuminati would work there. I don't think this will. I think we're going to get smashed by not only overpowered, but the Patriot boosts villain damage. Maybe I can just get through the Patriot quickly. All right, we're gonna hit right here. Is Gore messing up my revive once? Yeah, he is. Yeah, Gore is messing up the revive here. I mean, if I could, I think I should have targeted Gore quicker. Maybe this would have been just fine. We're not dead yet. I mean, we're not dead yet. No, we are. Well, I can finish this up with, I can clean this up now with, Cabal, because there's only 2 Annihilators. I don't have to worry about that. All right. Well, that didn't really go well. I think if we could have got through, what would have got through Gore faster. All right. Well, let's do this. I don't know if it matters who I take in. Let's just do Titania. Okay. So now that there's less than 3 Annihilators, the passive on Gladiator won't prevent the vulnerables, which is the key to Oh wait, am I gonna have enough damage here? Maybe. Kang's ultimate can't be can't revive from. All right, so that will, well, let's see. Okay. Well. Okay. Sloppy. Sloppy, 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 sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. So we still have a lot. Boy, they have a chunky defense. This is chunky, right? Let's see. I don't think this is gonna... Old Man Logan's not gonna be super effective against Captain Britain. We're gonna run out of teams here eventually. Wow. Well, that did nothing at all. Oof. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, we're running out of teams now. Let's see. Okay. We don't have to worry about Black Knight now, but we still have Captain Britain over there, which is shutting down a lot of stuff. Okay, here we go. Come on, let me take a turn. All right. All right, that's good. Will that get rid of Black Knight? Yep, no revive of Black Knight for you because of Mephisto. Mephisto shut that down. All right, well, we'll get through this. Wow, the turn meter that they're getting is bonkers. Or the speed, rather. There we go. This should shut down. Let's see, who's my biggest... There we go. That should wipe it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see where this takes us. Boy, we are running out of firepower. So I'm trying to think about what team can I clear, even if I run out of steam. Like, and which one can I just not probably get through? Because I'm out of teams. Yeah, I don't have enough firepower. We're gonna get stuck behind the Sebastian Shaw taunt. So this is a sack right here. Yeah, only 15 minutes left. Yeah, the game. This is over in a couple minutes. I'd like to clear this room right here. This is doing better than I thought. So we'll coming back in here against Sebastian Shaw and Omega Red, right? Yeah, Sebastian Shaw and Omega Red. Phoenix will be dead. So how do I get through that? Man, I'm gonna have nothing left for that other room. Absolutely nothing. Nothing left. All right, let's do this. Let's just look at it this way. What do I have that is 11s? Let's do... There we go. Maybe that's the answer. What would be good plug and play here? Let's do that. No. All right, so this is pretty wild, right? This is pretty wild. Wow, that was garbage. Wow, what is that? What is this? What does that team even do? Holy moly. Boy, Brimstone, I thought Damon Hellstrom would have done something. I guess not. I guess not. Well, I don't want to lose this. So let's send in some. Yeah, let's just do. Wow, that did not go well. Sinister 6. Yeah, it's the I yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to count on Quasar to clean this up. Okay. Okay, and then the last room. How much time do we have left? 8 minutes. Boy, we're cutting it to the wire. Well, those are all 11s. All right, who do I have that is relatively fast? We are really just grasping at straws here. Yeah, we'll get there. I think that I know what my plan is going to be, but I don't know if this is going to work. Yikes. All right, then. Yeah, Quasar. Yeah, I wasn't trying to bring Quasar into that last one, but it is what happened. All right, we don't have a lot of time left, so we're just going to do this. And I'm going to basically do this, and then I'm going to go in with Gwenpool and friends. Good. And then this is the last Hail Mary, and then this is a horrible loss. I mean, I'm kind of counting on my opponent to drop an attack or multiple attacks at this point. Oh my god, I need to upgrade these people. See how much time I got. I got a little bit of time. Let's do it real quick. Let's take these guys up. Secret, what is this? Secret Warriors? No, what is their name? There you go. New Warriors. I'm looking at the clock. I want these guys to be at least at 10. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll be a hero if this works. I think there's a 0% chance this is going to work. The more that I'm thinking about it. Okay, one more, and then we're done. I gotta say, this is somewhat exciting for me. Like actually racing. I got 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because we have no time left. I feel like I ran out of time. Attack. All right. I've got 2 minutes for this fight. Yeah, 2 minutes for this fight. So it's gonna have to be fast. Well, that was that. That was that. Well, we lost. All right. We lost that. Okay. There we go. Let's see where we're at. I think there's a 0% chance we won that. We had 1 minute left. Where's their score? Where's their score? Maybe I need to restart the game? Is that possible? They had an insane defense. Is that the strategy? Oh my god. How's it going, Yuletide Bringer? How are you doing? I miss you. Miss your face. I need your opinion on something. Maybe I'll wrap the stream up early and give you a ring. I figured. It's. I mean. I bet you that's good though.
Yo, Matt, that's cute. Now buy some more. We drop new kits just to feed the store. Power ain't free. This game's our grind. And balance? Nah, we left that behind.
We might.
Play, that's fun to say, but ain't no profit in a fair way. We build the hype, then time to drop. And if you ain't spending, enjoy the shop. Cash over balance, that's the law. Turn your roster into revenue raw. Complain all you want, we don't flinch. Every old patch got a cash grab clinch. Look, your power's low, that's by design. It's not a bug when the loss feels fine. We ain't here for dreams, we here for math. And the whales, oh, they clear the path. Mirror match, nah, we twist the rules. So you gotta pay up just to use your tools.
Yeah, I mean, that's bonkers. It's bonkers. It sounds good though. How long was it since you've had to work that many hours? How long ago was it? It was a while, right?
Please fix war. Crucible's trash. Cool story, bro. Did you bring that cash? OP ain't broken. It's profit unlocked. A beautiful scam wrapped in digital stock. So cry on Reddit while we swim in bucks. We drop no fixes. Just skins for cucks. Cash over balance.
10 years. Wow.
Your fun and trademark the name. Pay or lose, that's how it goes. Now get in line for them OP.
Those are college graduate hours. More like 15. Oof.
Chat knows every character inside and out. Their knowledge undeniable unless it's wrong. Chat's got the strategy guaranteed to win, except when it flops, then it's just bad RNG, right? Chat knows more about Crucible than any stupid streamer. Chat knows more about war than any stupid streamer. They've cracked the code.
It's crazy. I think that could be good though. I'm trying to think about 13 hours. That means you're, yeah.
Punch up 400K easy dub. Oh, full white must be a skill issue scrub. Trust me, bro, I saw it work one time. Don't check MSFGG, I know the prime line. Streamer just sucks, didn't play it right. Meanwhile, chat stuck in diamond all day and night. Chat knows more about Crucible than any stupid streamer. Chat knows more about war than any stupid streamer. They've cracked the code, they run the show until it fails, then whoops, streamers fall through.
Well, as long as you're enjoying it, I don't think that, you know,
RNG hit me like a car crash. No control, just praying for a pass. Team com crash before I even act.
you gotta type a message to somebody.
Turns back to back. Whole squad, the leader runs gone. That's a wrap. Update drops, devs act. All is fine, but the game's in shambles. Community, yeah, losing their mind. We're screaming on Reddit at the forums ablaze. They just keep dropping offers while ignoring the rage. Battle world's basic, just auto ignore. Zero strategy, man. What's the gameplay for? Click a button, get a win. Nothing earned, no skill, ceiling left, just another mode. Bird, I'm salty, I'm mad. This ain't what I had. Paid in time, some in cash, but the game system's just trash. Random food, unfair. Every match gets burned. Battle world on auto. Skills never
How much time to reset? An hour? Afternoon. Not just bored. Okay. You're not a bot. I'm totally a bot. Oh, also, so I was talking to Kat about this, and maybe this is only interesting to me, but so I put together an AI song the other day. It's a lot of it, but it's just an EDM song. There's like one little hook, and it's like a screamy lady, right? But the third one is really chilling, and I noticed is like, why does this sound so much more like piercing and make my arms stand on end? And you know what it is you hear her breathing. Like she's like, you could tell that like it's like she's going like you can hear the breath. And it's kind of bonkers. Like how is the stream on or off? Oh, you see, did it just go? Does it disconnect? Hi. I guess it is working. I don't know. It's like showing it's off. We're live. Wow. It's all my software says it's off. Okay. That's weird. But anyways, I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. So it's the third one that sounds really good. All right, it's the next chorus where you can tell her, she really belts it out and you can hear her breathing. It's wild that AI would take the time to put the breathing in the song. Of course, though, right? There.
Watch the fight go by. No skill, no
right there. Right there. Oh yeah, it's still like, it's my MSF song, yeah. Yeah, I know. I only got it. Oh, you want to hear a non-MSF song? I made this for Raid Shadow Legends.
Although if ever the bards called imagined dragons,
We know them, O Lord.
then imagine dragging these nuts across thy face.
Amen.
What bloom bloometh fair within the Netherlands fields.
Tulips, O Lord,
Tulips wrapped around my dear.
rejoice, rejoice.
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandis?
What food is this, O Father?
Suck on these nuts! Dost thou drink the brew kombucha?
We sip,
Kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy.
name them, O herald.
Eden laugh when these nuts strikes the back of your mouth.
Amen, amen.
I was stricken with the malady ligma.
What ailment, O sufferer?
Ligma nuts!
Praise be.
Do ye enjoy the pudding of joy?
We do, we do.
Putting these nuts in your
For
mouth.
humor is salvation.
Let mirth endure forever.
That's what AI is for. That's what AI was made for.
Yeah, I spent a
That's what it's for.
stay alive, but I'm still playing MSF on an iPhone 5. Could've bought a mansion or a brand new ride. But I did all on pixels. That's my pride. 3 diamond day one, yeah, I don't sleep. GT 20,
Anyways.
6 days deep. Purple light so 5 on every squad. Roster so buff that if I was God, spent more cash.
Goods more.
Frames that I get birth. Phone too old to load my own shine, but my stats hit hard like Galactus line. Yeah, I spent a small fortune just to stay alive, but I'm still playing MSF on an iPhone 5. Could've bought a mansion or a brand new ride, but I dropped it all on pixels.
It's kind of that would actually ChatGPT wouldn't write the lyrics, so I had to kind of like no, it was so dumb. ChatGPT will not write these nuts jokes lyrics. So like, but it knew that I wanted them, so it spat it out in like a format where I could change. It's like it'll say with joy splayed all over your face or something, but it wouldn't put like these nuts in it. So I had to go and change like the punchline to say these nuts. And then there was some phonetic problems, and then getting it to alternate between the male and the chorus, the male and the chorus. It was actually kind of a pain in the ass. It took way longer than it should have. But I could tell it knew what I wanted, but it was like prohibited from doing it. It's like, hello, sir, I know what you want, and I can't do that for you, so I'll give you this instead. Wink, wink. I swear to God, that's how the conversation with ChatGPT went. I mean, they're just getting better, that's all. As I said this a long time, that, you know, this is as bad as it's going to be. It's just going to get better and better. I gotta try breaking it. Yeah, you basically, it feels like you have to jailbreak ChatGPT. I have a couple of people here in chat suggested Grok, which I have not looked into at all. Like, but you know, I just have not. It'll do it in a second, really? Okay. Well, I'd rather do that. I like ChatGPT. I've been playing with the new Sora too, also, which is very powerful. My entire Instagram feed is dumb Stephen Hawking's videos or whatever, right? We're going to the Sphere tonight to a concert. It's going to be pretty wild. So I do have to like, kind of like pace myself a little bit. Really? All right. I feel like ChatGPT can be tricked just by giving it better prompts. Yeah, I feel like because it fully can, it's just not supposed to, right? Yeah. I mean, it's fully capable of doing what you want it to do. It's just that they actually have to put a lot of work into it not doing things. They probably have to spend more time like giving it parameters on what not to do than actual parameters at this point. Wallet's out. I know. I'm waiting for the AI porn market to take over. I don't imagine that's very far away. What would you have to do to get that? To get like a jailbroken version of Sora? Can you even run that stuff locally if you could get it out of their system? No, I feel like there's a demand for it, true, actually. I mean, not only would it allow you to get exactly what you would want to see, let's say you're looking for something very specific, and I'm not trying to get details. I know you got your weird kinks, but don't share them here. But also there's like a lot of people that I know have ethical concerns about, is this really just sex trafficking? There was a Netflix series about that, and it was absolutely awful. To see what actually goes into that industry and how some of the women are treated. Well, not even treated, trafficked. There's a whole Netflix series about it. And I actually knew one of the girls. And I was like, oh, I've seen her before. Yeah. Yeah. You could run something that's like 90% as good locally, yes. Yeah, so you understood exactly what I was trying to say, Yule. I feel like gee, that feels like a gold mine, right? And it wouldn't be hard to set up a website like that. All you'd have to do is go and have prompts made on the most popular videos, like the most popular videos on the hub, let's say, and have an LLM make the prompts off of the popular videos to create the new ones. I know. Well, so something that came up yesterday in chat, and my daughter brought it up too. She goes, "Well, I don't want to do a ChatGTP search because of all the electricity it's consuming." And I was like, "Sweetie, the creating the weights for that is and the data compression is what cost all the electricity." When you do an inquiry on ChatGPT, it's essentially massive amounts of compression, and there's little to no cost on that. Creating the model is where all the electricity was wasted. Is that a factually true sentence? I feel like it is, because that was my understanding the way it works. I don't think I could, because you should be able to run ChatGPT locally on your phone at some point and do everything that it does now. That doesn't cost electricity. Creating the model will cost all the electricity. I mean, yes, creating the models is a tremendous electricity resource, like an insane amount. Yeah. I understand. I'm aware. Like Microsoft was splitting up a project over 13 states to keep the electricity usage to because they're ready to use all the electricity. I mean, weird shit like that. I was talking to somebody that they said their wife or whatever was in North Dakota setting up electricity for some Microsoft project, and I'm just like, oh my god, they're really trying. They need their 4% does not. I mean, 4%, but also, and not that this makes it right, but like Bitcoin, how much? And I don't even know what Bitcoin really does. For the Bitcoin miners, that feels like that's just absolutely like black and white waste of electricity. Where at least like an LLM, I feel like there is a case could be made to the justification of electricity spent on an LLM versus Bitcoin mining and how they allocate the coins in a fair manner by issuing out those math problems that, someone's going to have to expend 80% of the amount of Bitcoin. If they're going to get awarded $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, they have to spend $80,000 in electricity. For what? Just waste electricity. I'm serious. Just wait, but anyways, I get it. Crypto mining is true, yeah. Oh, wow. Well, but Bitcoin does nothing. I would say that the allocation of new created Bitcoin, just because they decided to make it an electricity wasting competition, doesn't do anything at all. And I feel like at least an LLM does something. Yeah, not that I know that it's not like, well, this is worse, therefore the electricity that LLMs is wasting is good. I'm not going that far, but and I would make a case that I think with LLMs and the race to who does it first very much matters. There's varying degrees of who gets to AGI first. You know, if it's Putin, what does that mean? If it's North Korea, what does that mean? You know, that conversation is actually a fairly serious conversation. It's like 90 training is 90% of the energy. Okay, so what I said is accurate. It's the training of the models. It's not the queries, right? The training of the models is like 90% of the. So I was correct in saying that. I mean, I watch a fuck ton of AI videos, but I don't remember everything perfectly. But like when I heard that, I don't want to ask ChatGPT because I'm waiting. It's like, no, that the electricity was already wasted on that when they trained the models for the weightings. Is that Nature Boy? Oh my God. No! Is that? Oh, yeah, that's Silverbolt. Oh, I thought it was Jetfire. $89. Ooh, that looks a little blocky for me. I don't know if I like that one. I've seen that one. It upside down, it looks like it's a mess. Now use the Silly Demise. Oh, come on. But it's unlimited. Yeah, but what I'm saying, wait, listen, like I'm not like big government and I think the government's getting too big, but like if the government said all your LLMs are ours for national security reasons, that would not surprise me. Like if they said OpenAI, yeah, you've created it, it's ours now. That is going to happen. That will happen. I mean, I wonder if the people that are making AI know this, or they have to already know this. I wonder if they have contingencies in place for that. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, I think it's auto. I think that becomes like an auto thing that happens. I mean, I know this probably sounds scary, but if like what's at stake is pretty big. Yeah. Oh, it's automatically the government's going to step in once it's made. Yeah, and that's going to be true of any country, anywhere. You know, whatever soil it's made on, the government's going to scoop it up instantly. Pretty powerful. Yeah, well, I'm gonna guess that all of the big AI players already have DOJ counterparts embedded inside their companies in advance of it happening that are mandatory. I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, okay, so I wondered about that too. I know that they're hitting a wall. So can they train off of synthetic data? Like can the data from an old LLM be repurposed as new data and the things created from the old LLM be placed? Can they loop it that way? I mean, if you think about what humans are, we're pretty much looping data from the prior generations, and that's why we die, right? We die, and then there's a DNA set that's transferred, and then also an oral history, and it just loops, right? And so we're learning off the past model's experience. It echoes. No, it's inbreeding. Okay, got it. So that's the problem. So it's almost like they have to use a data set from like DeepSeek. Like AI has to breed with DeepSeek, and so that it's not bleed the information. It's, oh God, yeah. Like they need to use, they like to marry like different. Oh yeah. How many data sets out there are not stolen from OpenAI though? Does that make sense? That's like a legitimate question. Are they all coming from OpenAI, or are any of them legitimately their own sources? I mean, I know they say they're not. Like even Llama was open sourced, right? But are any of them like, completely independent of OpenAI's original stuff? Yeah, and ChatGPT 5 was actually nothing. It was a nothing burger. It was just how to reroute the stuff based on the importance and difficulty of the questions you asked. It was not a new model, really. Maybe they hit a wall. What if this is the ceiling on LLMs and AI? I don't know. Near peak calc. Biotech? I think the problem is the way I understand it, Stephen, and you Yule are in the same mindset from the industries you work in. I know what both occupations you have are similar but different. I think is the data set of humanity is only so big is the problem. Like it's almost like they need like alien data sets. That which is wild to me. Right? Is that kind of like the problem basically? Is there's just not enough data sets? See, when before all this stuff blew up, like 5 years ago, I had heard it was about data sets, and the thing that I watched 5 years ago, what they were saying is that China was gonna and China, for two reasons, their population and zero privacy laws, they were gonna have the largest data sets, is what I had heard. Is that China was going to win the AI race because they have the biggest data sets and no privacy laws, period, in their country. Everything you do in China can be compiled by the government legally, and culturally they don't care. Like they very much in China the general consensus of the everyday person, not all but a lot of them, is like, hey, I'm not doing anything illegal. What do I care? Yeah, only criminals care about this kind of shit. Okay. I'm okay with this slowing down because the thought of what it means if it hits singularity is kind of scary. China has a severe demographic problem. Their population is going to implode, and they're going to have a severely old population. The demographics of China are fucked, and the demographics of Africa are crazy. And I'm not trying to make this political, but the problem is this. When demographics, where the number of people working and the ratio of people that are retired gets all fucked, it wrecks economies. When people get old and continue living and they stop having kids, and then the worker base underneath it is only so big, it creates really weird problems, just like they have in Japan. And ironically, the solution to that is immigration. Ironically. Yeah, immigration is the solution to this problem. Like, I feel like right now there's an anti-immigration sentiment, which I get, fine, the borders, I get it, whatever. But when they realize that this is just simply a demographic problem, they're going to be begging people to come to this country under the age of 25. Are you under the age of 25? Come to the United States. I swear to God, that's going to be happening like 10 years from now. 15 years from now, they're going to be begging people to come to the United States if they're young. Begging. Come to our country. Have babies. That's what's going to happen based off demographics. I'm not trying to get into like political ideology or anything like that. Just off demographics. But I think we need to see a country get fucked first, and that's going to be like Japan and the Italy first. And then when we see when we have like a tangible story that we can understand the math and why Japan is fucked and the way to fix it, we almost need to experience it firsthand and see it with like a simplified story. South Korea is another one too. South Korea. US is better than Europe and Asia. Yes. Yes. So, but the reason why US demographics are good is immigration, which is so wild. Yeah, immigration, like, I think it needs to be done correctly. That's not what I'm trying to say, but like immigration done correctly is a big deal. Going in the next 100 years, it's going to be a thing. Like, countries are going to want young working people to exist in their country to support the elderly population, essentially. It's going to be a thing. Germany going down, yeah. They're also, some countries are also doing like massive tax incentives for women to have kids. Like if you're a woman and you have a child under the age of, like you birth your first child and you're under the age of 25, they give you like taxes, like lifelong tax incentives. Like certain countries are starting to do that. I know most FIs like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get into politics. We all have our own politics. I'm trying to talk about it from like a demographic point of view. I feel like, because, and I'm not trying to get political, but I've heard Elon Musk talk about this. Elon Musk he knows about it. He talks about it. He's aware of the demographic issues. He's aware of the population problems that China is going to be experiencing. He knows. And I think it's just a matter of time between the people that know making it into like policies. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. South Korea? I'd heard about Japan. I suppose it's South Korea also. Ironically, you know what the culprit of this is? And this is, it's it definitely, the culprit of it and the data of why this is happening definitely fuels like an agenda. You know, it has to do with education levels of women. Yeah. And I don't have a counter argument to that because that's what the data says. I mean, they're at 0.7. You have to be at like 2.1, 2.2 to break even. At 0.7, yeah, that's a economic collapse in imminent economic collapse when you have a 0.7. Anyways, I'm talking about stuff that I'm probably not too many people think about. I don't know. The other thing too is something else that's a disturbing part of this conversation that probably needs to not be said is that physiologically women are best suited to have children much younger than what is considered to be socially acceptable. I was looking at a chart and I don't remember what it was. It was some sort of genetic defects, risk percentages, like how many births per 100,000 based off of ethnicity and age. And the numbers got scary good at very young ages, and they got really bad, over the age of 40. And it was like, I'm not kidding. It was like the optimal time to have, in this particular study that I read, is like the optimal time to have a child was like when you're like 14 or 15 years old, which is crazy talk. Yes. I was just like, what? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that at all. It's like, well, but statistically, mortality rates and genetic birth defect rates are the lowest at these ages. Well, dude, that doesn't work. Yeah, early. So I get countries are already starting to do this. Apparently, the numbers is the number of children you have largely depends on when you have your first one. And so a lot of these countries, European countries, are incentivizing people to have children before the age of 25. At 23, go back up at teens? Really, I did not know that. The one I saw, and it may have been very narrow, and this was years ago that I saw it. I remember it was like, oh boy, it looked like younger's better. In fact, that information that I'm pulling out of my ass was from 20 years ago when we were doing some genetic testing on my 17-year-old. 23. All right, so this is more accurate information. So, yeah, the optimal age is what, 23 to 33? Low risk periods is 23 to 32. Yeah. Well, I know Kat is at the right age. Like, I feel like, I met Kat when she was 24. It took a while for us to get our bearings and decide that, we're going to get married. We got married. And then we started planning a baby. Well, when we got married, we knew we're going to have kids, but we waited like 6 months. And then on the 6-month period we started. And then now we're having a baby now. It took 2 years, and the baby's coming. He's coming in December, let's say, and she will be 30. That's way too much planning for this chart. That's way too much planning for this chart. Because then you're outside of 32 years really fast. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh my God, no, I know, but like the time spent between 34 and 30, like we tried this thing as fast as we could. Like we met when she was 24, we dated, lived together, got married, waited 6 months after getting married started, and now we're at the 6-year mark. Like I don't know how to speed that up. You know what I mean? Like for me, that we didn't waste any time. Yeah, I know. Well, we were a good candidate for IVF because she has no issues. A lot of the IVF procedures are problematic depending on where the issues are. and the issues were on my end because of a vasectomy. So actually, it wasn't even like any like physical problem with me. It was a elective surgery that created the problem. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her, and in theory, other than that elective surgery, there's nothing wrong with me. So, all right, I'm gonna end the stream because I want to tap with Yuletide Bringer about something. You all have a blessed day. Here's the thing. And someone the other day said that they just got a vasectomy, and I said to him, "Oof, did you get any saved?" And I think getting a vasectomy makes sense. It certainly made sense for me at the time. I distinctly remember the doctor saying, "I think you really want to save these, have some and save them. You don't know." And he said exactly what happened to me. You don't know what's going to happen with your current relationship, whether or not, maybe she passes for some time and unforeseen circumstances. Then you get a new wife and you want to start a new family. He says, and then the guy was like, "I've seen it happen many, 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 many times. Please save your sperm. Watch this video, sign these waivers." And I was like, "Yeah, it's not going to happen." Yeah, it did happen. It did happen. Yeah. And it did happen. I mean, my first wife didn't pass, but due to my insanity, heavy drinking, I destroyed that relationship a million times over. And we're good today. Strangely enough, we're good today. Took a while, but she was at the baby shower. You know what I mean? She went to the baby shower. Props enable, Venora. Oh, Venora, you look great. Hope you're having a great day, Venora. Oh, yeah, they made me watch a video and sign waivers. Oh, yeah, no, well, it was not a good, I know, sometimes you get in a divorce, some people get in a divorce, and I was 50% wrong, and she was 49% wrong, or, dude, I was 99% wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to assign blame, like, it was my fault. Like, it was not even like, yeah, you know what I mean? She was a saint, essentially. Yeah. But anyhow, go have fun with Venora. Congratulations on being partner. I got to sub to her. Let's see if I can sub to her. How do I sub to her? Continue sub. Oh, I've already got my sub in there. I'm already subbed to her. Okay, bye for now.